Mubs got beats. Kasky on the beat.
Welcome. You're now tuned in with the Up Next Lifestyle, and I'm your host, Hugh Up Next. And on this channel, I aim to inspire and motivate men. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and smash the notification bell. If you're watching this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, guys, let's get over in the video over in the next scene. Okay, today, I'm about to go in. I'm going in today. You see the title. Why Tommy Sotomayor is bitter, and why bitter women dislike Kevin Samuels. I've been wanting to do this topic for the past couple of weeks, but I finally got my setup, and now I can finally do it. I'm gonna start with Tommy Sotomayor. We're not gonna spend too much time on him. We're not gonna spend too much time. Okay, Tommy. What he needs to understand is what got me so perplexed about him dissing Kevin Samuels is that he thinks Kevin Samuels did his style. I've seen a couple of Tommy videos back in the day, a few years ago. I've never subscribed to him. I only found out him because he's dude on Facebook named LaPrada Smith shouted him out on one of his videos. But yeah, the guy I watched some of his videos back then, like 2 videos. I didn't watch him in full because I didn't really like his mouth. His content is nothing like Kevin's, from what I saw. Nothing. If anything, his content is closer to Coach Greg Adams, if we're going to be totally honest. Coach Greg Adams is more of a cleaner version than him, but his content is nothing like Kevin Samuels. Though similar because they're talking about women, not the same. Tommy can't relate to women. He can't relay a message to women. If you watch his videos, it feels like he was always kind of coming at them with no solution. It was more of a give up on them, give up on the black woman type of deal, not let's try to bring them together, bring black men and black women together. It was never like that. He never had a solution. He made content just to talk about it, but never had a solution for anything. So Tommy, instead of being bitter because Kevin blew up and you ended your own career, how about just upload videos, become better, and build your fan base again? Build your base. You calling him names is not going to change your situation. Him being gay not going to change a situation where you calling him gay. You calling him gay not gonna. What's this gonna do? Nothing. It does nothing for you. You thinking he stole your content does not do nothing for your channel. You're still going to be at the same amount. No one's falling for it. Let's move on with him. Let's get him out the way. Now let's talk about the women. The bitter women. We're going to talk about the black women today too. I got to go in. This is not a message towards all black women, because there's a lot of black women that support him. We're going to talk about the bitter ones. So if the shoe don't fit, it just don't fit. I'm going to say that ahead of time. If it don't fit, it don't fit. Either way, I'm still saying what I'm going to say. Same thing like I said about Tommy. Him calling him names, saying he hates women, saying he's homosexual, that does not do anything for the community. And it's not like he's coming on making this stuff up. Y'all want to say y'all don't like his tone. He's not cursing you out. He's just saying it like it is. Keep thinking all the black women or women in general are queens. It's a fallacy. You're not all queens. And I'm going to show you a clip right quick to show you why you're not all queens. Are we gonna accept this as a queen? Bro, the clip.
I let a bum ass nigga take me out the game. So what I'm gonna do is take his motherfucking ass out the game and his baby. Like I don't want this fucking baby at all. Adoption. Shit, it's too late to have an abortion. But I sure will put this bitch up for adoption with no hesitation. I give no fucks. Like y'all think I'm playing? Like I really been sitting there and bleach all type of shit trying to get rid of this baby. Like I'm really finna go get me a Percocet 30 and throw that bitch back. Straight up.
Okay, I was sent that video by a subscriber yesterday, and I was like, yes, it's time for me to talk about Kevin Samuels and what he's trying to relate to our community. This right here, she didn't take any accountability for her actions. Dude, he didn't take advantage of her. She spread them legs open by a guy like him. But what she's doing is blaming him for everything. What she say? He took her out the game. No, sweetheart, you took yourself out the game. You took yourself out the game. It's not his fault. You could, as easily as you opened your legs, you could have closed them. But anyway, back to this queen thing. All women aren't queens. Queens have kings. Queens don't be in situations like that. Queens don't accept situations like that. Queens don't have hot girl summers. Really, it's not a hot girl summer for y'all. For a lot of y'all, that's all year. Being mad at Kevin Samuels is not going to stop the Black community of having the highest abortion rates. Blaming men for that is not going to solve it either. 99% of those women aren't getting taken advantage of. It's don't get me wrong, it's probably a few that something traumatic happened, but on average, no. It has nothing they did the do and don't want to take responsibility, accountability, or nothing like that. So instead of doing that, or they just take the life. I told you I'm going in today. Being mad at Kevin Samuels is not going to stop the Black race for being 70% of kids being born out of wedlock. See, what's going on to me from social media and hearing women speak on Kevin Samuels when he say a woman is average is that y'all don't understand what average is. Let's look up the definition of average. Average is a number expressing the central or typical value in a set of data, in particular the mode, median, or most common. I'm not going to say everything, but it's just the most common. The most common. The most people are average. If you've ever played spades, you know that you should play your hand accordingly. There's a lot of women that are for the board that think they can run a Boston. The board is what I'm gonna consider average 4 books that you have to make. That the average people make. The most common books to make is 4. And the Boston is you take all the hands. There will be a 10. How can you play your hand knowing you should be going for board, trying to run a Boston, trying to go for the high value man, the man making 100K plus, that has a community? He's trying to make you realize that the most common woman is not going to get that man because he's uncommon. He's a Boston. They will be considered a Boston. He's a 10. And instead of women trying to work it out with the men that go for the board for them, they just say, forget it all. Forget it all. Or instead of going for the board, they go, this is what they do. That's what I see a lot of women do. They go under. They bid less. They don't even go for a dude for the board that's on the board. They go for a dude that can't even make board. They can't even make books. Or they do this. They renege. Overplay their hands. Go for a dude that's what Kevin Samuels would be considered a hit, a Henry in training, or a Henry. They would try to go for them and get played. Because those dudes are not going to go for you. I'm sorry, it's just reality. It's just reality. It's not something that I made up or Kevin made up or no one made up. It's just what happens. The term stay in your lane is just that. Stay in your lane. Moving on for that. Then you got the women that don't even make board. They can't even make books because they've made so many bad decisions in their life that you can get to a point in life where nothing can work anymore. Nothing works for you. You can't even make board. And you can't blame nobody else but yourself. You're going to say, well, I went through this, I went through that. Over time, that don't work because you're an adult now. You're 40 now. Regardless of what you've been through, everybody has been. It's somebody that went through the same thing you went through. I mean, it might 10 times worse. It came out better than you. Women, you have to hold yourself accountable. If not, then all you're gonna just be is a bitter woman, mad at everybody. You probably calling me names, calling me this, calling me that. It don't matter because when you wake up in the morning, you call me homosexual, Kevin homosexual, all this, whatever you want to say, names and all that. When you wake up in the morning, your life is still gonna be in shambles. You're still gonna be a woman that has 4 kids with 4 baby daddies. You're still gonna be a woman that's not doing anything to better herself. You have to better yourself. All the decisions you made in your life, you have to. It's not like no one's telling you something that's not told to everybody. There are consequences and repercussions for every decision you make in life, negative or positive. I heard Jeff Lowe say something so interesting. Everyone is successful, negatively or positively. Whatever direction you go in, you're going to be successful with that. You get what you deserve in life. Eating burgers all the time, you're going to gain weight. Not exercising. You're going to gain weight eventually, whether you have a high metabolism or not. One day, that weight is going to stick. Working out, staying in shape, you're going to remain in shape. You get what you deserve in life. Being mad at people that's trying to tell you the truth does not help you. You can't be want to hear all the time. It's good. Don't get me wrong. I think people should want to hear something to make them feel good sometimes, but you can't stay in that mode all the time. Because if you stay in the mode that everything's good all the time, why get better? Why? Look at athletes. Use athletes for example, or technology. They always top athletes at that. They always getting better every single year, every single day. LeBron is dieting year round. Apple is making new technology for phones, new ways to make the phone better year round. So you're going to remain at the top or somewhere close. You can't keep blaming Kevin. You can't keep blaming other people. You cannot do that. Or you can do it. It's not going to get you anywhere. Our community is just going down, down, down. Kevin also says something interesting. Most black men are in the 65% of black men are in the middle class. It is childish. And y'all say we can't find those men. What does that tell you? One, the men don't want you. Or two, you're going for the wrong type of men. You either overplaying your hand, reneging, or underplaying your hand. It's one to two. I don't know which one it is for you. You're gonna have to pick one. Like my boy Grind and Motivate said, shout out to him. Y'all people are out here reverse resilient. And what that means is, that was kind of funny when you said that. What that means is that y'all want participation points. Y'all want trophies for mistakes that you made in life. Y'all still want to get the same type of trophies that a person that deserve the gold medal. You can't get a gold medal if you put in bronze work or you made bronze work decisions. Or you made copper decisions. You can't. So before you get to calling me names, keep calling Kevin names. It's not that many, but I'm talking strictly to you. You're gonna have to fix your life. And that's why Thomas Sotomayor is bitter towards Kevin Samuels, and why bitter women dislike Kevin Samuels. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and smash the notification bell. And I'm gonna see y'all later. Shalom.
You up next, my brother can't lose. I'm stacking up O's, my eyes on froze. I'm making my goals, can't make me bold. Got my eyes, ain't down no road. Ain't no price tag on my soul. Recording in all types of weather. Chop it up, then we put it together. Every day it gets better and better. Read the top just to stay there for